Jungkook was left with Charlotte's horrible attitude after you left to answer a call. He thought he would be able to handle it, but she could never stop talking, especially when it was to insult him. I don't know why you are so angry. I'm here anyways. It's not like she can't hang out with her friend, too. Charlotte scolded up at Jungkook, his one hand in his pocket and the other on his phone. He didn't want to exactly speak to her at all right now and just wanted to wait for you to come back, so he ignored her words. If she had nothing good to say, Jungkook wasn't going to bother talking her. She stops talking and Jungkook can finally focus on listening to the music and not her voice. Would you just tell me why you hate me so much? She blurts, pushing his phone down to his side. Jungkook sighed before pulling his hand back up to its original spot. Why do you want my attention so bad? Don't you think you already went too far with that kiss? He scolded, ignoring the disbelief covering her face. Are you kidding me? I don't want your attention, but if you and Ryan are so close, you have to stop being such a bitch around me. She spits out, her eyes burning with rage now. And that kiss meant nothing. I was drunk. Are you delusional? Charlotte stops talking, looking behind him with annoyance. Jungkook looked at her before turning around to see his friends walking up to him. Well, you have fun cooling down, he said, giving her a fake half smile before turning towards his friends. He probably shouldn't have just left her, but who cares? It was prom, she could go find her other friends. Brody's badge got knocked up by Danny Hughes. Alex rushed out to Jungkook as the other guys start talking about the same thing over each other. His face contorts into one of shock when Jungkook see him slumped over Owen's shoulder, his eyes bloodshot red. I'm going to fuck him up, he yelled, trying to push out of Owen's grip, who was attempting to shut him up so he wouldn't get in trouble for not being sober. Brody was a big guy though. Jungkook was surprised Owen could hold him back so easily. She wasn't worth it, Brody, Jungkook said, trying to calm him down, but he just shook his head, covering his face with his hand. Fuck man, she's known for months and tell me after I caught feelings, he slurs out. I'll go take him to the bathroom. We will be back. Owen sighed, dragging Brody towards the men's bathroom. After they left, Jungkook and his other friends chuckled. The prom was in full swing, lights shimmering like stars and music echoing across the hall. Jungkook stood near the punch table with his friends, a nervous but excited smile playing on his lips. His heart raced with anticipation and as his gaze flickered around the room searching for you. Tonight was the night he had planned for weeks. Alright, Jungkook, spill it. When are you finally confessing? Alex teased, swirling his drink. Jungkook smoked, pretending to act nonchalant. I told you, I'll confess tonight. Alex raised an eyebrow. Yeah, you have been saying that forever. You're not chickening out, are you? Jungwoo chuckled, shaking his head. Not a chance. I bought the flowers and the ring, didn't I? The group erupted into cheers and playful whistles. Alex grinned mischievously. Then what are you waiting for, man? Go now. Jungwoo hesitated, looking around again. Let me find the right moment. I want it to be perfect. Perfect? Dude, it's prom. It doesn't get more perfect than this, Leo exclaimed without waiting for a response. He darted outside. A few minutes later, Leo returned with a bouquet of roses and a small velvet box in his hands. Found these in your car. You are welcome, he said, smoking as he handed them to Jungwoo. You bought it this evening for Ryan. Go and confess your love before these flowers will die. Jungwoo laughed, holding the bouquet and ring carefully. Guess there's no turning back now, huh? Exactly. His friends chimed in, cheering and patting his back. With a deep breath, Jungwoo stepped forward, scanning the crowd for you. But you wasn't there. He frowned. Didn't she came back after attending the call? He asked himself, frowning. He waited a few minutes. He waited a few minutes, glancing towards the exit, but you didn't return. Growing restless, he decided to look for you. Bouquet in hand, he wandered through the prom hall, then out into the quieter corridors of the university.